One sec. Hello all. So let's get started, and it's time, and we'll start now. And so welcome to day 4 of our React Native journey. And yesterday we were starting with navigation, but there was some error. Actually, that error was not because of something. It was not happening, and I found it out. I forgot to do something on M1 Mac. You have to do some 2 more commands you have to run, and then only it runs. So that was because of that. And today is a very important class because we're going to learn about navigation, and navigation is a very important thing, okay, in React Native. So let's go ahead and do the navigation and all. So let me share my screen. And am I think I am. Yeah, so this is what we created. And okay, I have not yet given this. Okay, so this was the navigation which we created, and first and second, all these things were there, and the navigation. So there was something which I was telling that I forgot to do. Okay, so there are some special commands which, if you want, I can give it some time. Those commands, okay, that you have to run only on a Mac machine, and those commands were like this thing. Okay, so only one M1 Mac machine, you have to run this command every time you build a React Native project. So what are those commands? Those commands are commands only for M1 Mac. So those who don't know, M1 Mac is a totally different operating system. It is on an ARM processor. So you have to run these 2 commands. Okay, these 2 commands. Okay. Okay. Not on any. Okay, wait a sec. Let me do one thing. I have given it a bit wrong. So like this. The first command is this, and the second command is this. So this is the commands you have to run on your Mac. So this I ran, and it was looking fine. So this is the navigation is there. So see, this go second is there. What is the go second? This button, go second button is there, and I press it, it will go to the second one, navigate.second. So go second, I'll press, I need to go to the second. And see, this first is also coming here. So I can go from here also, I can go from here also. And one more thing is that navigation.go back is there in the go second. So this is how we navigate. See on here, this is how we navigate in React Native. So that is done. And now what else we are going to do? So okay, so one more thing, this first screen and second screen are in this only. So we should have them in their own separate thing. So let us do that and have them in their own separate components. And for that, I will go and here I'll go, and the component, I'll have the first screen.js and second screen.js. These two I'll have, and again React Native function export style I'll have. Okay, this is something which I'm going to have, and here also React Native function export style I'm going to have. Again, this will be like this, and in the first screen now we'll have all of this thing which is there in the first screen. Okay, in fact, I can have all of this thing like this. X, and here I can have this, and what? Okay. So formatting into, so this body and text should be here. So where is my body and text? Okay, body and text are here. We should have it like same only. Sometimes I have it in one line, sometimes I have it in another line, and there's have some consistency. Okay. So this thing I will cut actually, because this thing is something which we don't have anything here. So I will come here and this styles, I'll go and I'll paste it. So that is there, and this is been done. Okay, so okay, I have not even imported it. Okay, so that is done, and the second screen will be like here. I'll go, and where is my second screen? There is my second screen. I will cut it, and I will paste in my second screen, and again the format selection, and again this your start, and it will have again this thing. And two more things are here. We don't have, okay. So what we don't have here, we don't have this custom button, we don't have here, so we need to import it. Custom button, let's import it. Will it come? Yeah, it will come. And will it come? That will come. And in the okay, so let me save it and save it, and in app.js and go, and here I'll go, and this first screen will now come from a component. First screen, and the second screen will come from the component. So now we are just importing them. So save it, and this should go second, go first. See, go second one. This I think, where am I? This body is okay. This custom button, I think I have to change the custom button only. So this custom button is button style with right. Maybe this one I can make it 18, and text transform and uppercase. Maybe this is not going good. Okay, it should be like this. Okay, let it be like this width, or maybe let this be 20 only. I'll increase the width 120. Okay, yeah, so this is much better. Okay, it was not showing good in the second one. So this is done. Now what we need to do, okay, so now we will add a bottom tab in our project. Okay, so bottom tab in our project we'll have, so this we have the main tab. So now we'll have the bottom tab here. So what we need to do, we need to, instead of this tab, navigation tab, we are going to show the bottom tab. Okay, instead of this navigation container, we're going to show bottom. For that, what we need to do, we need to install something. Okay, and where is this? What is this bottom tab? So this bottom tab is this tab. This is very popular in mobile apps. This thing is very popular. So these are known as the bottom tab, and you have to install this bottom tab for that. So I will go and maybe Command J, and I will install it, and npm install bottom tabs. So it is done. Then here I'll go, and first thing which I want to do is I have to import something. Okay, I should not have closed it. Okay, it's okay. So create stack navigator is there, and wait a sec. So again I have to import something like this. Create bottom navigator, I have to import, and then here instead of this stack I will have this as maybe, okay, let me comment this out. Commented a lot of things here. So today I will post this on GitHub. Const, always forward const tab equal to create bottom tab navigator. I have to do bottom tab navigator. Then I have to go here, and inside this I have to do, instead of stack I will have this tab, and tab, everything is tab now. So everything is tab, and nothing else changes, only everything is tab. Save it. Now if I go here, see, I am having this, instead of the top navigator I am having this things. Okay, so second I'll go, second it will go first, and second. And if you want to give some styling, might like this icons and all, you have to use the icons library. Okay, so by default it doesn't give anything, so that is homework for you. Means this is but this is much better. This is something which you will find more, this bottom navigator you'll find more. Okay, so that is the how the bottom navigator is done. Now we are going to look into material tops tab navigator. Okay, so what is this material tops tab navigator? Let me show what is this. This is the material tops tab navigator. We have something like this. Okay, so this is there, and let us install all these things which is required here. And so I'll copy it and Command J, Command V, and it will do that. So it is installed. Okay. Then let us have all these things like so this we have to do. And one more thing we have to do, this appears at the top, so I have to have a safe area view. Do I have a safe area view? No, I have to have the safe area view again enabled, or else it will give some error. So I'll come here and have this safe area view, and file equal to flex1, and I will wrap it with safe area view. Okay, that is done. And now this is known as tab.navigator, and everything is okay, because this is also known as that. And I change this thing like this. And it is giving error. Because I have to do the pod install. Okay, because I have to do the pod install, so let me do that. So CD iOS and pod install we have to do. So this is something on the Mac you have to do. Yeah, good evening. Let's see, this is downloading dependency, generating pod files, and this is something which it does in your M1 Mac. So okay, I'm gonna minimize it, and I have to reload it again. Still giving this. Maybe I have to do Control C, and yeah, maybe one more thing which I think they are giving us, and I have not installed it. They are also telling us to install this thing. Okay, I think I have to install this thing also. Else I'll do a pod install again. See, it is doing this pager thing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to see dot dot. I'm going to start it again and start. So always you have to start it at two places, in this place and this place. Run iOS. Let me see whether it is running now. So it is building. So this is the old error which I'm getting. So it is building. It's 10. It's building. So that is build the app. Okay, so it is building. Yeah, so it is working fine. So pod install is been required every time. So now it is first and second. So this is what we are doing. First and second is done, and go second will also work, but the first and second is done. So now which we are going to do a very important type of navigation. The last is the drawer navigation. Okay, this is the drawer navigation which we have to do. So this you might have seen in a lot of apps. This drawer navigation which we are going to do. For that, again we have to do this. So let me do this first, drawer, then go down. These two things we have to install. See, a lot of things are there here. So like this. Okay, so I have to install this, reanimated, and then okay, so one more thing we have to do after this. Where is my Babel? So this Babel config.js is there, this one. Okay, so here we have to add one plugin. See this reanimated plugin which we have done. This we have to add. Okay, reanimated plugin which we have to done. We have to add it. They have not mentioned it here, but I found it somewhere. Means it was giving some error. So plugins is like, I think I mentioned it somewhere in the reanimated also. Plugins you have to do, and then React native reanimated reanimated plugin is like this. You have to, and again you have to do a pod install. Actually, our pod without pod install it will not work. Okay, so here I have this laptop. Pod install is in the iOS directory, so we go to the iOS directory and do the pod install, or else it doesn't work. So this is done. Okay, one more thing which they are telling us is to have this thing at the top. So we'll go in the app.js file, and I think, okay, we already have this native JSON handler, and this already we have. So is it working fine? Yeah, so it is working fine. So what else we have to do now? So we are doing this drawer navigation. So let us do the drawer navigation. And for drawer navigation, again we have to have this. Where is it? Okay, so these two things we need to have. So let me have these two things. So I have these two things and comment this on. It is better to comment it. Okay, so these two things I have create drawer navigator. So now what we'll do in drawer navigator. So drawer navigator will come here, and here instead of this tab, I will have this drawer navigator. dry.screen. We'll have a second. This will be like this. But in dry navigator, we can pass a lot of other things, and we need to pass something else also because it's a dry. So that particular part is initial route name is what. So first, what is the dry position? So DRAWER position, dry position equal to not right, because right is not a correct place for the thing. So left, dry position is left. Array W. Hello. Wait a second. A lot of people are saying hello. So let me also say hello. Hello all. Okay, so attendance will be given at the end. So stay here. So drawer position I have given, and then the drawer type equal to and edge width is 100. So how big it will be? Okay, so hide status bar, hide the status bar equal to false, or is it to hide this status bar, whatever the status bar I'm talking about. So this is status bar, anyways this will go. So but the status bar will also be hidden. Okay, so hide status bar is false, and we can also give the overlay color is like maybe transparent, and we can also give the AWER where style equal to like this, and background color is FFF, and width is 250, width is 250. So that's there. Let me save it, and it is refreshing. Whether it will go or not, I don't know. Whether it will give some error. Okay, it is giving an error. So as always, I'll do this thing, and this arc thing I have to do again. So this M1, this thing is causing a lot of problem actually. Every time you have to do this thing. Okay, so after everything you do, you have to do this install thing. So it is also telling me downloading dependencies and all these things. Okay, it's done. So do dot. Now start it again. React Native start. So we have to start it on two places. React Native always have to start it on two places. So where am I? Okay, run iOS I'll do. So let's see whether it will work this time or not. But this kind of errors are like not, there is no error in the code, but it is showing this kind of error. Okay, so that is there. Okay, it is coming. I don't know what is this error, but see this is coming, and I can click it and it is coming. First, second, first, second. So this drive is coming fine. Drive is coming fine, and it is working fine. And there are a lot of other things are there, minute details are there which you can always install. So those things are there. Now we can learn also to pass data through route. So this is one of the method in React also, how to pass data through route. So what we are going to do here, a component is there, and let me write here something known as initial parents equal to name this is drawer and ID 95. Okay, save it. So this is one drawer. I'm passing this. Now I will go to the first screen. Where is the first screen? So first screen I'll go, and I want to get this thing. So I will have a route. Then so this is something like the params which we do in React also. So I'm doing it like this: name, comma ID equal to route dot params is there, route dot params, and then in this textile and the custom button is there. After this, let us have another thing like text style dot text is name is okay, and another thing is style dot text ID also I'm getting. So but I will not have the same text. Let me have a something like SCCONDARY secondary text, and this is like the text and have. So these two things I'll have. Then I'll come here, and secondary text is like font size is 20 and margin is 10. Save it. So okay. Const name. Undefined is not an object. Okay, something is there missing here. Okay. Okay, so it is coming now. Okay, so this is from drawer. So go first. This is from drawer. It is coming. And maybe I have not saved it. So this is one drawer. It is coming. So we are going to pass the data from like this. So this is done. Now what we are going to do? Okay. So we are going to now learn about SQLLite. SQLLite is the thing which we are going to learn now. So let us do that. SQLLite. So we have reached here. It is okay on day 4. I thought we won't be able to do it, but it was good that we reached here. So SQLLite is a database which is there. It's a very small database which is generally stored in the mobile only. In the mobile only for different causes. So it is a very popular database with the app developers. So it is used in that. Okay. So stack dot. We are going to this app, and so we will go and we'll have the stack navigator back in our project. Won't have this all this drawer and all these things. Okay, and we'll have this TACK stack navigator, and where were we? Okay, navigator container, create a stack navigator, and we close this, and this is the stack navigator. This is the stack navigator is done. Okay, stack navigator is done. Now what else we are going to have? We're going to go here, and won't have this thing anymore. Don't require it. Okay, stack navigator. Initial route we can give here also. We'll have an initial route of known as login, and what that position and all these things will not be there. And again, this will be stack. This will be stack. Parents and all we won't have anymore, and so this way I will delete it maybe. And what else will be there? First will be, so we're going to create new logins now. Okay, new components. And login is there, and this is like home, and this let me fix this also, and this will go to the login component. So we're going to have something like real now login component we're going to have, and this will be home component will be there. Home component will be there. Initial route is like this, and let us have all this thing removed, and we can have a lot of things here also. Screen options we can have here, and header, title, align is center, comma, header, style is like background, color is hash 000, maybe something like this. We have one more here. No. Weird. It seems like I have one more here. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Header, ink color is like hash FFF, comma. Yeah, I have one more, comma, comma. Something weird is there. One sec. Yeah, I won't have this thing. So many things I won't have. Something is weird here. Okay, let not have much. Okay, so this is there, and again this is something wrong. I have done screen and all these things are there. So what to do? And one more thing here, login component will have a header shown as none. So this options equal to header shown as false will have, header shown as false will have, save it. Login component and all these components we have not created, so let us create those components quickly. So I will go here, and the home component I'll do components, home component dot js, and login component dot js I'll do, and home component react native function express style, and this one also react native function express style. Save it, come here, come back, and now we have all these things. Control login component, and this home component will also be done. Save it. So this, all these things are there. So these are there. So okay, so this login component is going some the weird place that is going. Okay, so let us create it. Okay. One sec. So we'll go here in the login component. So in this login component, we'll have this navigation. Again, navigation we're going to have, and then here we're going to have const name comma set name is equal to use state. Use state I'm going to have like this. Then the spelling should be right, state, and state should be there like this. Then const email comma set email is use state again. And now we'll have one more thing which we're going to do it soon. Const set data equal to async. Maybe we're going to have this not now, but we are going to have this soon. So let me have this empty right now, but we're not going to use it or else it will give error. So in this view, I'm going to have a style equal to styles dot body. I'm going to have in this text. I have this text input because we're going to have the login component will have this text input. So that we can take the login from the user. Text input. You can have it like this. Style equal to styles dot input and place folder. See that we don't have anything like input type text here. So text input is the thing which we have here. Okay, so enter name on change text is equal to value set name value enter email, and it is like set email is value. So this is there, and we'll have the custom button also. Custom button we are going to have, and here I'm going to have this press function as set data which I have created, and the title will be not submit, title will be login. Okay, so this is like this. Now let us have some of the styles here. We have the body first. Body as flex of 1, just to contain align item, and background color is light yellow. So why it is giving error? Because this correct should be like this. Window. Then this input I'm going to give, and this width is like 300. Border width is 1, and border color is like this, and border radius is background color is as of effect, and text aligning center, and font size is like 20. Margin bottom is 10, and padding is 10. So I will save it. So see, this will show like this. Enter name, enter even a nice box is going to show. And this is how the login component has been shown. So logging by default, the login component will be shown. So this login has been shown like this. So now we are going to create the home component. So let us create the home component. Again, it will be a lot like this only, your login component. So okay, so we have some of these things here. Let me save it here like this. So again, this use state will be here. Now after this, we'll have const update data is async. So we're going to use it soon. Const remove data is async. So this I've done, and then this. Let me copy this thing because a lot of things I'm going to reuse. So view, I'm going to do view, and okay, there will be only one text input. Okay, enter name and all. So let me cut it. So we are going to have only this style sort input, enter name. I will have the value also here. Okay, so I think value I did it in the last. Value equal to name, and on change is this set name is there. I'll have two text input also here. So text is like this. Text will be welcome name, and here the text will be your email is email. So let me have some styles also. So here I'll have a style equal to styles dot text, and this I'm going to have like this style dot text. So these two things I'm going to have, and I will have two custom buttons. Okay, so what there we have this update and remove. So one will have this update, and the custom button also have to import it. Update will have, and this will have this update data, and then I will have this remove and remove data. So these two things we're going to have, and again we're going to have some of the same inputs. Like I think only one input is different, so it's better to copy it. So this all will be same, but okay, this all will be like this. Flex one, I don't want all of these things, so just let this be going, let this also be going. So let not have this background color here, and input and all these are all fine. Okay, the input and all are fine. Only we need to have one text also, because here we have text boxes also are there, which will be font size is like 40, and margin is like 10, and then this text is there. And I didn't use the text input, text input will also be there, or else it will give me error. Text input and view are there. I think everything I have created. Save it. So now how does it look like? Because we have not changed anything and all. Okay, so see, we don't know how it look like. So there is a very good way to look how it look like, because we have not done any like login, how it will go and all these things. Okay, so it's better. Name is the login screen. It is okay. So right now also, if we go here and bindu at gmail.com, it will not work because I have not even added anything here in this. What is this set data? I'm not added anything here. Okay, so why to give it? So it will not work. So it's better for 1 minute to give like this. Okay, so see, it is looking like this, and it is not looking good. Okay, why it is not looking good? Okay, it's better. Okay, in anyways, in this header option, shown will be false, but one thing is that this update remove button, it is not looking good because here there is no margin. Okay, so it's better to go here and button style like margin bottom is like 5, 7. It will be there. Okay, so welcome to your email is this. Anyways, we're not going to show it here, so this thing will not come. So let me comment this back, because what we need to do now, we need to have SQLLite added in our project. So how do we have SQLLite added in our project? So we'll go and see. So these are the instruction how to use SQLite in our project. And first thing is that we have to install it like this. That's just say we generally don't do that nowadays. So command J and PMI, I'm going to install it like this. SQLite storage, I'm going to install. And okay, so again we need to do that pod install command. Okay, where was my pod install command? So from here I'll do this command again. I have to write. So every time you install something, then this pod install command you will give. So this is a problem here. So yeah, see, this installing React Native SQLite storage, or else it will not work. So this is there, it is working. Now where we go? Now we go to our login component, and after that, what we're going to do, we're going to import the SQLite. So we'll go here and after this, import. This is not giving any error. Import SQLLite from React Native SQLite storage is there. Now we have to open a connection to it. Okay, so how to do that? Const db equal to SQLite dot open database, and name I can take anything. And okay, so this is not complete. It is not like this. So let me make it correct. Name I can, instead of main.db, I will give main.db like this. And we have to have something, not create from location. We just have to have a location, because this is the boilerplate code which we have, and then the default we are going to have. Then after this, I'm going to have a comma, and here let me have this here, and after this I will have a like this. This is how it is done, and then I will have a error which will be like this. Let me have this in the same line. So this is done. Now the next thing which we are going to have, we are going to have a use effect also in our project. So after this, we're going to have a use effect. Use effect. So this we have. Then I'll run it as a component in mount way. This is how I'll run it. Then I'll come here and this use effect is there. Okay, use effect I don't have to import it from, I don't know where it is importing this all this thing. So use effect will be like this. So this use effect is done. Then after that I'll have this create table. I'm going to have like this. I'm going to have create table, and then const create table equal to like this. I'm going to have, and then db dot transaction. So this works like this: db dot transaction. I have to give inside this tx, and inside a tx I'm going to have everything. So this is SQLLite is a SQL database. It's not a no SQL database. So you have to have this SQL commands here. Okay. So then I will have this tx dot execute SQL, and then I'll go here and create table. If not exist, users id integer, primary key, auto increment, name. So I'll have this as name like this, and I'll have this as email. So this is something which I'm going to do. So now this set data is there. So let me have it here. Set data. We're going to check some of the thing. Okay. So okay. If name dot length is double equal to 0, or email dot length is double equal to 0, then if it is there, I will alert it. Alert. Okay. So I'll have an alert. So here I will have it in the same line. Alert dot alert. Okay. Exact. Better not write this much. Okay. Okay. So alert is there, and this alert will again come from React Native. So React Native, I'll go here, and alert I will do. So alert is there, and then what? Then I'll come down in this alert dot alert. Okay. Error, please fill all the fields. Okay, this will be the alert, and then after that, okay, let me make it a bit. Okay, it's looking very weird, and this, and then else part will be there. Else part will have try catch block. So try catch block it will have, and here I will have a inside this try. I will going to have yeah, try I will have this await async tx. So execute the query, insert into user name and email values whatever is there. So this is something which you are going to do. Then after this insertion is done, so this is the set data. We go to the home. Then this in the catch error we just will have a console dot log of error we'll have. So that is there. And let us quickly do in the home component also. And in the home component I will again have, so all these things are getting error is there. Okay, so let me have something, then let me see whether it is coming or not, because again I think I have to do some things. Okay, so home component, and again I will go here and I'll have this OpenDB like this. Okay. And one more thing which I'm going to have is this SQLLite. SQLLite is there. Then the next thing which I'm going to have here, again the use effect and get data I'm going to have. So use effect and get data I'm going to have. So let's have that use effect and get data, and this use effect I need to have it here. The use effect I need to have it here, and use effect again the get data is been done, and I don't have this dispatch right now. So get data is there, and inside this get data we'll have again this select thing is there, and all these things are there. And okay, dispatch and all we don't have right now. I'm going to delete this. This is directly the set username is like this, and the set email is the email. So this both of these things I'm setting it here. Okay, and everything is okay. So get data is there. Again I'm going to have a lot of errors, so let us see whether I can fix these errors. Do it, and let me do one thing. Today is day 4. Mark your attendance here. Mark your attendance here. So again I think I have to do it again, and I'll do it against it means most probably I have to just restart the system and it will be done. Okay, so let us see this thing whether it is to be done with restart only. So npx has been done like this, and sometime as I told earlier, so you have to do this, and this is not on iOS. I'm going to do cd dot I'll do, and then npx and iOS app. So hopefully this will be done, or else I will again debug it and see what is the issue. So this is working, this is working. Okay, it is now going here. Now let us see whether it is going. Bindu. So see what will happen in the login component. I am going here, and this create table is there. So it will create a table during the initial load. Then after this set data has been called, and set data will insert this thing, and then it will also navigating us to the home. And this home, when we are going this showing this get data. Get data is again just running when the component did mount is there, and we are setting this set name and set email. So set name and set email will set this. So if everything is okay, I'll have this now at gmail.com like this and login, and it is good. And I'm at okay, so it is doing like this. Okay, so this is working fine. Okay, so this is there, and with this we have done this functionality, and we'll meet tomorrow. So it was working fine. Okay, thank you all. And okay, so tomorrow is our last day, so please do come and last day and do it. And I know a lot of people don't come to these advanced classes and all, but it is okay, you can do this, or they can watch this later on. Okay, so with this I'll end to this stream. Thank you all.